Okay, well, the one thing that most companies have faced consistently over the last decade and will continue to face is a constant need to change and adapt. And change is something that's going on for most companies a lot of the time on an ongoing basis. To greater or lesser degrees, you'll have change projects and change programs. Things might bed down for a while and then another one comes along. And the one thing that's really, I suppose, consistently found across the board is that change is never easy. It is always challenging. And the challenges facing each company will differ, depends on their sector, it depends on the size of the company, the structure, it depends on the people involved. So what we do is we work with your company to really work out what are the challenges facing your company and how best can we support you in meeting those challenges. There are models in relation to change management out there, there are tools, there are techniques, and we can work with you to figure out which ones are going to be the most appropriate for you and for your organisation. And really it's about understanding the importance of being clear about the problem. What's the problem you're trying to solve? What's the purpose of this change? Why is it here? Creating a sense of urgency among your staff. People understand there is a need to change, that we must change, that it has to happen. How do you go about doing that? How do you go about creating and building that vision and then selling the vision? The importance of understanding the role of quick wins, creating those quick wins for your organisation, the importance of celebrating them, the importance of recognising when different stages of the change process have been successfully navigated and overcome, and the importance of communication from start to finish, from top to bottom. Everybody in the organisation who has any kind of management responsibility has a very significant and important role to play in the successful implementation of any change, both as managers and as leaders. Okay, so management is one thing, leadership is another. Leadership is about creating that vision and creating that urge from the people around you to follow you in terms of trying to achieve that vision. So we look at all of those aspects of change, like I say, dependent on your own needs. And then it's about recognising, what are the obstacles to change, understanding your stakeholders, analysing them, who are going to be your champions, who's going to be on your side, where are you going to encounter resistance, what are the most appropriate strategies for dealing with and overcoming the resistance that you're going to experience or you feel you're likely to experience within your organisation, because that's going to vary from company to company as well. So we look at change in a very holistic way, from start to finish. We look at your company, where are you at, what is the change, where are you at in the process, what are your particular needs, and we tailor solutions and training that works specifically to meet those needs, so that you give yourself the best chance of successfully achieving the change that you need to achieve. There may not be perfection and it may not be easy, but there are things that can certainly help.